All right, everybody. Welcome to the BC Lung Breathe Right exercise class. Happy Tuesday. We're going to gear up today and Thursday for a long Easter weekend. Okay. So if Good Friday's coming up, that means we need to have a good Tuesday and a good Thursday as well with our exercises. So quick little safety spiel. Make sure we have a nice clear space around you to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. We're going to make sure we have a sturdy chair, nothing with wheels, sturdy footwear or bare feet. If you've got a little fingertip reader or oximeter, that's a really helpful tool to track your heart rate and oxygen throughout class. And then just remember that you are all in control of what we do today. You are in charge of the intensity. The goal is challenging and doable, and you're in control of that. Let's start with some breathing. We're going to sit back in our seats, nice and relaxed. Hand on belly, hand on chest. We're going to inhale, fill up the belly. And then we're breathing out through pursed lips. Inhale, fill up the belly. So we're breathing outwards and down. And exhale through that invisible straw. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we can sit forward slightly. You can even scoot ahead in that chair, sitting closer to the edge. We're going to take our right hand over to our left knee. Left hand goes on left hip. We're going to inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to gently turn to one side, like we're going to look over our shoulder. And we're going to hold here for a breathing cycle. We're breathing in and out. In and out to face forward and relax. Then we're going to switch sides. Left hand goes to right knee, right hand to right hip. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to slowly turn, like we're going to look over the shoulder. Hold here for a breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale to relax and face forward. Palms up, elbows tucked in, our W breathing. Inhale to pull the hands apart. And exhale to bring them back in. Inhale, pull the hands apart. Exhale to bring them back in. Inhale, pull apart. Exhale, back in. Two more. Inhale, pull the hands apart. Exhale, back in. And once more, inhale. Exhale. And roll out those wrists. And then we've got one more. We're going to do our reaching up. So you can reach up with either a long arm or you can bend the elbow for a short arm. Our other hand is going to just gently push down into the thigh. Inhale to lift the arm up. So think about getting that little bit of arch through the chest. Exhale to bring that arm back down. And then we alternate. Inhale, reaching that arm up, a little bit of an arch through the chest. Exhale to bring that arm down. Inhale, reaching up, long arm or short arm. Exhale to bring it back down. Inhale to lift the arm. Exhale down once more per arm. Inhale, reach, gentle arch through the chest. Exhale to bring it back down. And last one, inhale. Exhale to bring it back down. Good. All right, we're going to start rolling those shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to roll the shoulders forwards for 3, 2, and 1. You can now either put thumbs to shoulders to circle, or if you would rather do full arm circles, you can. So whatever feels best for you. We're doing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to change the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the arms. From that seated position, we're going to work on our hip mobility a little bit here too. So one knee is going to come across and then open up. So one knee comes across and open back up. The foot can tilt. So part of your foot can come off the ground. Or if you'd rather just pull it in, that's okay too. As we start to move more and more, we're going to maintain our breathing pattern. So we're still being aware of breathing in a little more deeply, filling up the belly, and breathing out through pursed lips. We're going to do our leg movement for 3, 2, and 1. Holding one leg up, we're going to do some ankle circles for 3, 2, 1, and then change the direction. 3, 2, 1. Changing legs, holding that foot up, and we're circling for 3, 2, 1. Change the direction. 3, 2, 1. You can give me a little wave with your foot. But if you wave at me with one foot, you have to wave with the other two. Good. All right. You can choose to be seated or you can choose to stand, whatever is most comfortable for your body. And we're going to just start moving a little bit more and more. So we're going to start with tapping our heel out in front of us. We'll show that standing as well. So tapping the heel. Make sure if we're choosing to stand that we do have balance support within grabbing distance. And as we tap our heel out in front, you can also choose to start moving an arm across your body. I know, a little bit different, a little bit of coordination, that arm moving across as that foot moves forward and back. Again, as we start moving more and more, we're going to maintain that breathing pattern. So we're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. There we go. Great work, everybody. And we're going to change up our pattern here, where now our foot is tapping out to the side. And if you want to reach one arm out in front of your body, you can. If you'd like to reach both arms, you also can. So tapping the foot out to the side, pushing our arms out in front of our body. There we go. Maintain that breathing pattern as we start to warm up. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1. Shake up your hands. We're now going to do just a little bit of bounce, so feel free to use balance support as needed. The goal is to lift the knee up and circle it out, touch, and then bring it up and back in. So you're in control of how high you lift that knee. Maybe we just open and back, Seated, it's the same thing. We're just opening that leg up to bring it out to the side and then lift it up to bring it back in. Let's do 2 more. Out and in, and I'm working hard to stay balanced, so I'm not just shifting with it. This is that last one. And then I'm going to change sides. So my other leg lifts up and out, and up and in. Up and out. And again, you are in control of that range of motion. You're in control of what is challenging and doable for you. Good. Maintain that breathing. And we've got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. We're going to start stepping in place, whatever's comfortable for you. And then we're going to do a little bit of coordination with the arms. Super fun. So one arm is swinging forwards and back. So think about a stiff arm on a pendulum, swinging forward and back. Our other arm, we're going to turn the palm, so the palm is forward, and we're going to go up and down. Now remember, you can bend the elbow if you've got a sore shoulder or neck, or you can just lift up partway. But one arm's moving up in front of the body, and the other is sliding up and out to the side. We're going to switch which arm is doing what in 3, 2, 1, and change. Oh, so remember that palm faces forward on that sideways arm. Good. Now maintain that breathing. I'm getting you to focus on your feet. I'm getting you to focus on what each arm is doing and focus on your breathing pattern. Told you we were going to have fun today. And 3, 2, 1. Shake out the arms. Good. Now, if you are feeling comfortable with a step forward and step back, step forward and step back. Remember, you can hold on to balance support. And as always with any backwards movement, we just make sure our shoulders stay over top of our feet. Rather than leaning behind the feet, we stay over top. So it's a forwards and back step. Forwards and back. Now with those arms, one is going to bend and straighten. I stepped too far back. Be aware of the space around you. And then the other arm is going to come across and down. Across and down. Cross and down. There we go. Now I'm going to change, we're going to change which arm is doing what in 3, 2, 1. Now the other arm bends and straightens, and that other arm comes across. Good. Nice work, everybody. Awesome. Now we maintain that breathing. Remember, it's that in, 2, maybe 3, out, 2, maybe 3. We keep it steady. We're going to change it up in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's get those feet about hip width apart, comfortable distance. You can have your arms wherever you would like, but we're going to bend our knees to where is comfortable for you, and then we're pushing down through the feet to come back up. Again, you can use balance support, but we're bending the knees to wherever is comfortable for you, and then push through the feet to stand back up. Bend the knees and back up. Bend the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then right from here, we're gonna rock foot to foot. As we rock side to side, I want us tensing up our core. So think about as if someone's going to slap you in the belly, or we're keeping from shoulders to ankles stiff and just rocking side to side. Good. You can place hands wherever's comfortable for you. Again, keeping that core stiff. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax there. All right, team, you can grab a sip of water. Grabbing a sip of water. And for today, we have got some endurance today. So we're going to do a couple different strength movements, strength patterns, and our goal is to do more repetitions. But I'm going to put it to a time interval so that everybody can just go to what there is challenging and doable for them. But all you'll need is your body, okay, and a stretchy band if you have one. So I'll just put that in the line of the camera so you can see that we are going to use it. If you don't have a stretchy band, a weight will work as well, okay? So our goal is to do 1 minute of work and 30 seconds of rest, okay? We're going to do 4 different movements and then repeat those 4 movements before moving on. And each time we move on and each time before we repeat, there will be a longer rest period, okay? All right, so we are going to start with some sit to stands. Super, super fun. So we're sitting, we're going to plant our feet underneath us. Now remember, we can do our seated sit to stands, which is just pushing down through the feet and then relax. Otherwise, we can push through the feet to stand all the way up and all the way down. Our minute timer starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So place hands wherever's comfortable for you. We're doing 1 minute of sit to stands, and you're going to make it challenging and doable for you. So if you feel like you want to go a little bit faster and you're still in control, great. If you need to slow it down and really stay in control of that breathing pattern, that's great too. Good. Remember, if your knees are feeling cranky, you can kind of lean forward and really get your hips up a little bit. And squeezing your glutes like you're crushing a walnut is really helpful in these squat patterns. We've got just a couple seconds left, team. Stay in control. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So this is where we get into that recovery position. So we're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, okay? While you catch your breath, I am going to show our second movement. This is where we're going to have the band underneath either both feet or just 1 foot. So you can have 1 foot underneath you for a bit more balance. And we're going to pull and relax. Remembering that you can wrap the band around your palm so you don't have to grip it as tight. Get yourself set up. We are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're pulling and slowly bringing those arms back. Pull and back. Good. So the goal is to have at least 1 foot stretched out. And that's just to create an angle. If I have my foot close in, then I'm pulling more up and it's more into my neck. If I have my at least 1 foot out, then I'm pulling more back and it's more of those muscles between my shoulder blades. Now remember, we want to exhale on effort. And if you're feeling really good today and you're in control, you're in charge of the speed. You can slow it right down to pattern it to your breathing. Or you could pick up the speed for a little more of the cardio, but you're still maintaining that breathing pattern. 3, 2, 1, rest. Rest. You can relax the band there. Good. Now we've got 2 options for number 3 while you catch your breath. We're going to put the band around the legs, and you can do those pull aparts. Okay. Or you can choose to stand and lift your leg up to the side or touch out. If you're feeling really confident with your balance, you can place the band around and then step on it, but you must have balance support close by, and that can add that little bit of resistance, okay? Let's get set up. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And if you're doing this, you can choose to swap halfway or do this set on one leg, and then you can change it for the second leg. So remember, we can tap out and back in. You really want to make sure if you're doing the standing variation here that we're not hiking through the hip. It's a press out, come back, press out, come back. That's halfway if you're going to switch legs. And then just for a reminder of those doing our clamshells, we're squeezing those glutes, pulling the band apart, bring it back in. Good. When we repeat these, I will spend more time during our rest time cueing our breathing. This first set, it's going through the exercise. The second set, I'll make sure we really get into that recovery breathing. 3, 2, 1. We all rest. Nice work. Excellent, excellent. And then our next one, we've got our band in front of us, pulling apart. And you can also keep short arms by pulling the elbows back to pull it apart. Or you can alternate, do what feels best for you. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Pull apart with long arms or short arms. Or you can alternate. You can keep it fun. Remember, as we move, the goal is to maintain your breathing. So we're still breathing in more deeply and lengthening the exhale. Good. Remember, if you start feeling in your neck, you can lower it right down. Good. If you've got a sore shoulder, it doesn't feel good for you, you are welcome to use just body weight. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades open. And we've got 3, 2, 1, rest. Woohoo! Woohoo! That was 3. So now we have a longer rest. We have a longer rest, and this is a great time. If anyone has any questions about those 4 exercises before we repeat them, please ask away. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to get into your recovery position, and we're breathing in. 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Remember that recovery position can look a bit different for different people. Good. We feel comfortable with those 4 movements? Comfortable with the movements? Not a big fan of the 1-minute intervals? There we go. In 15 seconds, we are going to repeat. And if you feel like you need more time, please take the time. All right, we're getting ready for our sit to stands in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you can have hands wherever you would like them. Remember, the key thing is really squeezing your glutes. Crush the walnut. And you're in control. If you want to see how many you can do in a minute, get your heart rate up. You're more than welcome to. You need to really control it to the breath pattern. That's great too.
7 minutes, 16 seconds, 13 battery.
Not sure what that was, but we've got 15 seconds left. Good work, everybody. And 3, 2, 1, rest. So we get into a recovery position, whatever feels best for you. Our next one will be pulling the band. Let's breathe in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3. Keep it steady. Get your band ready. We've got the band underneath the foot or feet. 3, 2, 1, and pull. Good. Remember on this one, the goal is to feel it in that upper part of your back. So we pull back to where it feels a bit tight at the back of our shoulder. If we over pull, if we try to pull it as far as we can, then our shoulder has to rotate down. It doesn't often like that. So pulling back, pause, and back in. Good. Well done, everybody. Good. Maintain our breathing. We're breathing in and out through pursed lips. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take that band out from underneath the foot. Remember, it's those clamshells next, either band around the thighs or standing, lifting the leg up to the side. We're starting in 3, 2, oh no, I'm so sorry. I was 15 seconds off. My apologies. We're now starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're lifting one leg up and down. The goal is to squeeze those glutes to pull that leg up. Remember, we're looking to see the shoulders stay still, so we're not rocking open. Want to keep shoulders still and just press that leg out, bring it back. That is the halfway point if you did want to change. Good work, everybody. And we've got 10 seconds to go. Keep your breathing steady. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And shake up the hips. Fantastic. We're getting into our breathing pattern. And we've got our pull aparts as our final one. So remember, if you've got a sore shoulder or neck, you're welcome to do just body weight. And you could focus on the cardio a little bit if it's the resistance that doesn't feel good for your body. We're starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pulling apart with a long arm or short arm. Good. Maintain that breathing. Good work, everybody. So long arms or short arms. Remember, you can even lower it. Take some pressure off a cranky neck. Got 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. So now we get a longer rest. Longer rest where we get into our recovery position, get into our breathing pattern. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. How's everyone feeling? If we do a quick check-in, thumbs up, I'm feeling good. Breathing's under control. Sideways is I'm feeling okay. I definitely need a bit longer of a rest. Thumbs down is I'm needing some support. And you should be unmuting and talking to me. Okay, there we go. Good, good. Awesome. Okay, well, remember we did those 4 exercises. We did it twice. So now it is time to change it up and move on to some different exercises. So if you feel ready, remember everything you can do seated or standing. We're going to do some stepping up and over the log. So it's a lift up and step to the side. And that leg follows. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So stepping up and over the log. Remember, if you're seated, you can do one leg at a time. Remember to tense up the core. And we're going to maintain that breathing. There we go, team. Make sure we're deepening the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Great work. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Brilliant. Then we're going to do our chest press or a wall push-up. So we got the band around the back. And we're going to push it forwards and back in 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds, we'll do our chest press or a wall push-up. 3, 2, 1, and push. Remember, you can push one arm at a time or both. We're going to maintain our breathing pattern as we work. Nice work, everybody. We are halfway. Again, endurance, endurance, endurance today. Oh boy. Ten seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. So we can relax the band and get into your recovery position. Good, good. And then our third exercise here will be a lift the knee and touch across, which we can do from a standing position as well. So we're going to start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift the knee, touch across. You decide whether you're seated or standing. Great job, everybody. Maintain that breathing. Remember, we're deepening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. Great work, team. You're in control. Do what you can. We've got 10 seconds. The goal is just to keep moving for that minute. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Right away, I'm going to show you the number 4 because it's just lifting heels towards bum. So we want to work the back of our legs that little bit. Okay. And if you want to bend and straighten the elbows, you can. But feel free to use balance support. From a seated position, it'd just be pulling one foot underneath at a time. Being aware if you have that Baker cyst in the back of the knee, we want to keep feet further out in front and not pull back as far. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So we're pulling one foot back at a time. We're maintaining our breathing as we go. And you can do it standing as well. Good, making sure we feel balanced, we feel in control of our breathing. If you wanted to bend and straighten the arms at the same time, you can. Think about deepening the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Pardon? There, if we got a question, it's kind of cutting in and out a little bit. We've got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now let's take a rest, get into your recovery position.
Sorry, Jill, I didn't realize I wasn't muted. And my lab was at my feet bugging me.
Oh.
I got a 2-year-old chocolate lab.
There we go. And they just wanted to be part of it.
Oh, yes. Continually.
That's fun.
At least my Jack Russell's sleeping.
There we go.
The other half of the trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, double trouble over there.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. Let's count out 4 breaths together, team. And then we're going to repeat those 4 exercises. So in your recovery position, however feels best for you, we're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 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 and relax. Okay, quick thumb check. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Doing good, ready to continue? I'm okay, but need a longer rest. There we go. Thumbs down, not doing good. All right, we're gonna repeat. The first one we did was stepping up and over the log, whether we're seated or standing. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, step up and over the log. Good, up and over the log. Remember, you're in control of the intensity. The higher you lift your knees within comfort level, the faster you move while still in control, the more intense it'll be. So make it challenging and doable. "15 seconds to go." 3, 2, 1, and rest. Remember that second one was the chest press? Or you can do a wall push-up. So hands on the wall, bending down towards the wall and push through your hands to come back up. Other than that, we can get into a recovery position, breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. We've got about 6 seconds, so you might want to get set up with your band. You can sit or stand. Got band around the back, and 3, 2, 1. We're pressing the band out and back in. Whether you want to do one arm at a time or both. Stay in control of your breathing. There we go. Nice work, team. Got 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. There we go. We can put the band to the side. And just a reminder, number 3 was lifting the knee and touching across. But we can get into that recovery position. We're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Lift the knee, touch across. Good. Stay in control of the movement. Well done, everybody. Keep up that breathing. Deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. And we've got 3, 2, 1, rest. We're in that recovery position. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Our final one is our bum kicks. You can bend and straighten the elbows as well if you'd like. In 3, 2, 1, and go. We're pulling those heels up towards the bum. You can choose to bend and straighten the elbows as well if you'd like. Good work, team. Pulling those heels up. Keep up that breathing. Remember, we're deepening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. We aim to breathe out through pursed lips. And 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, rest. So now we have a longer rest. And then we're going to try out 2 new exercises before we stretch today. Right? How fun. So let's do 3 breaths together. We're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. So continue to maintain that breathing, but with your band, we're going to take the band, we're going to glue a hand to your hip, and then the other arm, we're either going to lift just to the shoulder. This is called drawing the sword, the shoulder exercise. We're going to pull the hand up towards the shoulder. And if you'd like to go a little bit longer, then you can pull open to here. Just depends what feels best for your body. So you can pull. Now notice I'm not pulling with my elbow. I would keep my arm more open. I pull through the shoulder blade, or I keep my elbow tucked and then pull just that little ways through the shoulder. Okay, let's do 6 together. Pull. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, other arm, pull open, 6, 5. Now if you keep the elbow bent, you can pull just to here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the band. We've got a neck exercise. We're going to place the hands on the side of your head. And we're just going to gently push our head into our hand, and we're going to hold. We're going to maintain our breathing. This should not feel strenuous. Might feel a little bit tight on the neck. And we also want to make sure we sit up tall rather than trying to change that positioning. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to change sides. Gently push the head into the hand. We're going to hold as we continue to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's forwards. I like to place both my palms so that I am not tempted to twist my head. Gently pressing head into hands. And we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then the last one is that gently going backwards. So again, I like to place both hands just behind my head, making sure it's not tucking my head. If it's really tight to put your hands back there, I would just sit back against a chair or the wall and then really gently push head into the wall. And we're going to hold as we breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right. Well done, everybody. It's time to stretch. You are more than welcome to take yourself off mute. Please ask questions as we go, because I think that's really great. And then just for today, I'm just going to tilt the screen just a little bit more to better see the stretches. All right.
It's Mary.
Hi,
I have a
Mary.
question. When you're doing those wall push-ups, do you keep your shoulders close to your body? Like your knees, if you do them, okay? And you push back, right? You lean forward.
Yep. So the position,
push back.
The position of the arms is just like this.
Okay. And how far out do you put your legs?
That's a great question. The closer your legs are, the easier it is, versus the further away your legs are. Okay. Even if I were to use this chair, because I know this is a better viewing point, the further away your legs are and up on the toes will make it more challenging.
And so you just keep your back straight. You don't need to
That's
put
right.
your
So
nose to the floor or
yes.
anything.
No. So
Okay.
if you see the hips, we don't want the hips to tuck like that.
Okay.
So you want to pull your hips and ribs towards each other, and everything works as a team.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So
Thank
then
you.
even if we were, I know it's not a great view in here for wall, but the arm positioning is the same. And then the further back your feet go, the harder it is. The one thing I do sometimes notice people is make sure your middle finger points up rather than rotating in. Middle finger up. Okay. If you were stretching your arm across with me, let's go ahead and change. But great question. I love it.
You know what tomorrow is, right?
Wednesday.
April Fools.
Oh, you're right. I did have a
Oh,
few
it's
things.
over. It's over at noon, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, it only goes till noon.
Yes.
yeah.
Hmm. Well, I know I was starting to plan if I had a few ideas. Just to prank some friends.
Actually,
We're
it's
gonna-
only March 31st, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, today's March 31st, tomorrow's the 1st. We're gonna
Right.
stretch that leg out, reach towards the toes. But that means if I want to do something, I've got to make sure it's all ready to go in the morning.
Right.
Jill, one time I heard some of the ladies talking about some exercises that you could get, I think, online the next day, or it was exercises we have done today, but there was a place, but I didn't know whether it was online or in your location.
It's
It's on YouTube.
YouTube.
On YouTube, and when you go to YouTube, what do you ask for?
You ask for breathe right exercise
Oh,
or BC lung exercise. We're gonna change legs.
wonderful. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. No problem at all. It'll come up with lots and lots of videos.
And
And if anyone is just starting out, or if anyone has a flare-up, the best way to start is to go to September, I think it's 23rd, but it's September of last year, September 2025.
okay.
From then till now is a progressive increase.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah. Not that earlier videos weren't. We're gonna change, bring the leg up, bring it up as high as comfortable for you. I just don't have the timeline as well organized in my head for previous years. As we tried a couple different things, but most recently, September 2025 till now follows a linear curve.
And so what do you
Is that
do
a
when you
question?
finish your program?
There's the YouTube link. Nice. What do you
When you-
do?
Yeah, like this is once it's finishing May, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so then the next one starts in September.
Yes.
And what does it start as? Like right at the beginning again, or those who've already done it?
I know, and that's the tricky thing that I struggled with for a few years there. So what I do is I tend to start again, easier, because not only have we progressed exercise, change legs, but I've also been giving you tips and tricks on how to adapt the exercises and intensity so that it's challenging and doable for you.
Right.
So those people that return, and maybe some of them want to speak to this, because I've got people on who've been coming for years. I start off at a lower, easier entry point for new people, and my returning people, I'm hoping, are better able to increase the intensity on their own while following along.
I agree.
And if any of them want to speak to that, that would be great.
I think that's great. that you do that.
Oh,
I-
thank you.
I'd like to speak to that if I could.
Yes, please do.
I found, yes, that's a great idea, but I have found you've progressed much more quickly this year. So I was thinking if I was new, I'd be a little bit, I don't know. I mean, I don't find it difficult.
From
but-
September till now, or from February to now?
February till now.
Yes. So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I was doing it. I've been doing it from a September to May block
Okay.
because
Well,
the winter break is shorter than the summer break. But that's really good feedback for me.
Well, I mean, I may be the only one who's found that, but I didn't find I had any trouble keeping up before. And now I find I'm a little more huffy puffy than I ever was.
Yeah.
So that could just be my lungs. I mean,
And my question would be, is it okay to be huffing and puffing during exercise?
well, yeah, it's fine. But I just prefer not to be that huffy puffy. I mean, I was still working before, but I don't like the feeling.
Right.
So
Yeah, it can be a really uncomfortable feeling.
yeah,
For
it is.
sure. Sometimes as we get a bit fitter and stronger, we're actually able to push harder and work harder without realizing it. And as we work harder, our lungs have to work harder and our heart has to work harder, which we can get more health benefits from.
Mhm.
So absolutely, we did progressively increase from September till now. If anyone's found themselves to be more phlegmy or more short of breath throughout the day to day, keep in mind the street sweepers are out, pollen's starting to set in, so we've got those environmental triggers too. But also sometimes as you get fitter, you work harder without realizing it. You're able to work at a higher intensity.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I
But
actually
overall, that's really good feedback, and I appreciate hearing it.
I actually am glad that you started at a lesser intensity in September, especially with what I went through last year, because I lost everything after April last year and basically had to start all over again in September. And I'm glad you've done it the way you have.
Oh, good. There we go. That's good feedback. Thank you.
That's the
It was hard
beauty
to
of these classes, Jill, is that you work to your own ability.
Yes,
That's the key for me.
that's right. Yeah, that's good to hear that you feel that way too.
Well, some people can do it more and more, and other people can't. And that's, as I say, the flexibility is there for everybody.
That's right. That's right. I hope it is anyway. That's my goal for all of you, is for you to all feel throughout the year that you feel more and more confident and capable of adapting the exercise for your body, and that you feel supported no matter what level you're at. And it can be tricky with a big group, but boy, do I love the challenge and the opportunity. This is a really excellent group. Now, we are going to do 2 deep breaths. What I'm going to encourage you to do on your exhale, I would invite you to join me in a lion's breath exhale, which is just where we stick our tongue out. Get a little bit of relaxing in those throat muscles. Take the biggest, deepest breath you have all day. And exhale, stick that tongue out. And then we'll do that once more. Breathe in. And out. And then we'll take one more deep breath out through pursed lips. Breathe in. And blow out the candles.
Now, what is
And
the
relax.
difference, Jill?
The pursed lip exhale, just a reminder, is a more active exhale to help get more air out of the lungs. it also slows down that airflow to allow us to get more of that carbon dioxide out, the CO2. So it's better for overall shortness of breath. But that lion's exhale, that again, we get a little bit of relaxing of the throat muscles, which can help ease some breathing, and also leads into some huffing, which some of you may have done as part of some lung clearing exercises with a respiratory therapist or
Right.
physio. Yeah,
Thanks.
brilliant.
For me, it's not as much as the intensity on the lungs as the intensity on the hips. I mean, on the hips and the knees, because as I get older, those joints aren't quite as flexible or cooperating as they used to be. So it's yeah, I appreciate today. I think there was a bit more warm up of the hips than usual. So
Brilliant.
well, that's how I felt anyway, and so I end this session without any kind of discomfort at the hip level, which is nice.
Wonderful. There we go. That's good to hear. Thank you. You guys, your feedback is always super valuable, right? So I really appreciate when you feel comfortable sharing, when you've got something to share with me. That feedback's taken in, because this is your exercise class. And so your feedback does help guide that along too. Thank you, everybody. If there's any more questions or comments, please feel free. But we're done our exercise for the day.
Thanks, Jill.
Thanks, Jill.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.